djlonghairorig here in house. Welcome everyone. Still waiting for a couple peeps to show up, but we are firing. Welcome to MTG Roundtable. What is up, Dan?
I'll tell you what, not much is up, but a lot is up. A lot's been going on my end. A lot of good stuff. So I don't know if I should spoil it, but I've been working on a few side projects. Some people in the X Street community know what I'm talking about. Brand new podcast on top of that. 2 Minecraft servers that me and a couple of friends are hosting. And so we have one for Java edition and also one for Bedrock edition. So anybody who wants to play Minecraft with us, make sure you give us a holler at, and we might have some room. Who knows? Also, let's see, what else have I been doing? Got everything all fixed up on the new motherboard and the computer. It's a workhorse. We got to upgrade. It's nice. We're so excited about it. Thank you to Jess Brown, and also thank you to Void Syndicate, or Syndicate Void, for that.
Nice
Indeed.
Hey, Brian Fish, what's good, man? Hell yeah. Your jank is on your way. Hell yeah, bro.
Throw it to the jank tank.
Oh, hell yeah. Hey, what's up, K-Torque? How you doing, buddy? Bro. So, good. Glad you got some stuffs in the works, man. I told you I had some major stuff go down, and, well, someone helped me out. So I am really stoked. I am getting stuff kind of jump-started for the game. Still going to fire the game. And I got juice on the way, bro. It's going to be amazing. So, yeah, man.
So what you're saying is the juice is, in fact, loose.
It will be, bro. The next loaded squirrel is going to be really loaded, bro. I'm getting EDH decks in there, freaking some awesome singles. I got some invocations, which are shiny things that you can't read the title, but they still are awesome. And a bunch of other fun stuff, dude. It's kind of what I've been working on. I've been lagging on the shorts, so we lost a couple people. My bad, dude. We're gonna get back to it, but yeah, I've been focused on trying to get this game together, or at least a good structure for it. So it's gonna be awesome. Anyways, so glad things are going good for you, Dan.
Well, they're going.
He's on his way.
They're going. You know, pretty much a lot to pack in on my side. So there's a possibility that I too may be coming up with a game concept with a few friends of mine over on the Twitter sphere.
Okay.
Hello. Hey Frank, how you doing?
Pretty good. Sorry I ran late. I was recording a video and completely lost track of time.
Oh yeah, no worries, man. You know, I was just happy I got it all done like early. Usually I'm having to send everything like literally last minute. So I was like, I actually got it done like yesterday. It was amazing to get links out to everyone. Oh my god. Anyways,
so where are we at?
We just started. We're just kind of BSing a little bit, waiting for some peeps to show up. It'll be, I think, just us. TCD said he was going to join, but I don't know what's going on. Probably on baby detail. You know how it is being a dad.
Well, yeah, he's got baby daddy detail quite regular. He's pretty good daddy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He keeps busy.
Oh yeah. And I was out and stressing, but I did. Look at me. I have a purple drink for today, so cheers, everyone.
Purple drink.
Purple drink. Whoa, easy now.
Whoa, hello.
Whoa.
We popular.
That's
I'm just getting hit with all kinds of phone calls.
Right.
It's all right. This is the time of day. If you haven't already realized it, that we deal with things like telemarketers. Hello,
dude.
Now that I have you on the line, would you like to talk about your auto insurance?
All right, I don't even get those calls anymore. It's just like, oh, what funeral expenses, insurance, Medicare, Medi-Cal stuff, and like, dude,
Oh, I
all
keep getting.
robocalls.
Oh, I keep getting. This is the IRS. You owe us $50,000 in
Oh,
unpaid tax.
I don't
I
even
hate
get
that shit.
those, man.
Oh,
I'm
you get the
jealous.
Canadians calling you too?
Canadians.
Isn't that the Canadian accent? Hello, this is IRS. Would you like
Oh,
to
yeah.
buy a Slurpee? I think that's official Canadian language now, I think.
Yeah, it feels like it. God.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's
Sorry,
like
that was rude.
75% jank, but you have all your stuff in there. Like I said, it wasn't a big box, so I filled up the rest for you, bud.
Oh.
Fun stuff to look through. Some old stuff too. Not value anything, but it's still fun. Anyways, so did you get a chance to see all the crap in 2026, bud? Frank?
Unfortunately.
Oh my God! I know you want all the Furby secret layers.
I think
I'm sorry, but I do want the Furby secret layers only because my grandmother, and you know this, DJ, my grandmother had that obsession with the Furbies.
Did she? It
Yeah,
wasn't out
remember
really.
that she had that China hutch and China hutch for good China, and she had the Furbies in it.
Oh, okay.
Remember?
Vaguely remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think of
So-
the entire lineup for next year, there's
Yeah.
only one thing that I'm even slightly optimistic for, and because of who's behind it, I'm extremely pessimistic about how it's going to turn out. There's
Oh.
nothing coming out next year that I'm excited for. It's nuts.
Oh man, bruh. Yeah. Well, let's get into it. I'm excited for Lorwyn. I'm not excited for the prices that they are gonna probably force on us, but
No, the prices don't look good at all. Especially since what happened to the cap that they were going to put on the prices? They were talking about last year. They said something about
MSRP.
we're going to
Oh.
put a cap on the MSRP, but they never did it. I don't think.
Oh, you see, the thing is, they were hoping you'd forget about it. That was a PR stunt, and now it's gone.
Oh,
PR
they keep
stunt.
mentioning it, but no
They-
one
they-
has it at MSRP.
You know,
So-
but it's suggested retail. It's not
Exactly.
manufacturer required retail price.
Mhm.
It's manufactured suggested retail price.
Right.
Yeah, so I can go through this stuff if you like.
Please.
Oh,
So
yeah,
for-
yeah. No, we're here to BS on it. Like, I'm not gonna go heavy in spoilers, like
Yeah,
I
it's,
normally
it's,
do.
it's fine.
But
First up is
But-
Lorwyn Equipped.
yep.
Equipped. January 23rd. We're kicking off the
Yeah.
year with a turn to the idyllic realm of Lorwyn with Lorwyn Eclipsed. For years, fans have been asking us to head back to the plane of Kithkin, boggarts, and all sorts of strange creatures. Now you can join a cohort of Strixhaven students on their journey through this pastoral plane. Wow, that's
Yes.
exactly what I, a Lorwyn fan, wanted. I wanted
Yes.
Strixhaven jumped into it.
You're not heated at all.
Oh yeah, no, I'm super happy about this. Can't you tell?
Super happy. Yes.
You know,
Super happy. I just realized my VTuber avatar was not playing. I'm sorry.
Just-
I was just like,
Uh.
okay. Anyways, yes. Some interesting stuff in the set, though. I am still excited for it because, you know me, I am a tribal head. So, bro, I want to see my elves. And the Kifkins are coming back with a vengeance, so whatever. But I didn't know it was. I never read it, to be honest. I keep
you
skimming.
never read it? Oh
No,
man.
no. I'm talking about Strixhaven students. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah, no, that's part of it. Yeah, no, they are. It's not a return to Lorwyn. It's a return to a plane that looks an awful lot like what Lorwyn used to look like. But there's Strixhaven students in it, and it's probably going to be tied into the wider Magic story, so it's nothing like Lorwyn.
Gotcha. That's
It's
fair.
like remember when they did this thing where they were quote unquote returning to Kamigawa, but the Kamigawa we got was nothing like OG Kamigawa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be that. It's going to be exactly like that. Or when we returned to Tarkir, and it was nothing like Tarkir.
Right. I get you.
I kind of like the Kamigawa stuff. That was the giant robots, right?
Yeah, well, the new set, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of liked it, to be honest, but I get you though. It wasn't really a return. It was like, oh,
I could not be more angry about this.
yeah. All right, let's move on then.
An upcoming
All right.
Universes Beyond set, which is the second set of 2026,
Yep.
and we're going to learn more about it on October 10th, I guess.
Yep.
I'm curious if this is going to be the full Marvel set, or if this is going to be like the Ninja Turtles, or maybe.
I'm going heavy on Ninja Turtles, dude, because they have the license with Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
so we're gonna get that, or
they
we're
have
gonna
that
get
whole
some.
Paramount license.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is going to be the Muppets secret lair that we've always wanted.
I would
bro.
die for a Muppet Secret Lair. Absolutely.
Oh, well, not Secret Lair, a whole set. A whole
Oh yeah,
Muppet
sure,
set.
sure. A Muppet. You think there? I think there's enough Muppets for a full set.
Bruh. Let's go.
Okay. On my end, I'm doing something on my end, and I'm getting talked in at my ear, and they said, "What, a Muppet Secret Lair? Tell me more." So there's
Honestly,
next,
a lot is pointing towards Ninja Turtles, so that is the prediction.
that
for me.
that does seem to be the general consensus, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, and some people could complain because great, another plane on the New York plane, basically. So we have Spider-Man, and now we have the Ninja Turtles. So yay!
Well, you know that Marvel Comics and Ninja Turtles during the original run was supposed to combine the storyline of Daredevil and the Ninja Turtles.
I buy it.
Okay.
Yeah, originally Daredevil was supposed to be part of the same storyline. Well, not originally for Daredevil, originally for Ninja Turtles. Eastman and Laird hoped that they would be picked up by Marvel, and so they the whole opening of Ninja Turtles with the ooze and getting the turtles collected and the Foot Clan were supposed to be actually the Hand from Marvel Comics. So it would work out great if they were to manage to do that. And personally, as a fan of the lore in that case scenario, I would absolutely love to see a Ninja Turtles set that I can merge with a Marvel set. Absolutely.
Nice.
Following that up, we have the Secrets of Strixhaven, which is coming in April 2026. Which is the return to Strixhaven, the school, which is not the name of the plane. It's Arcavios. And this is going to follow more students from Strixhaven on their school adventures because one Harry Potter set wasn't enough, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
The follow-up to this, though, is that this set is going to coincide with a new novel, Strixhaven Omens of Chaos, which is apparently going to be an actual print novel. Which, you know what? Look, I'm going to be completely honest, guys. I genuinely enjoy when Magic does print novels.
Yes.
I have a small stack of them over here, and I do genuinely believe that when Magic the Gathering allows its authors to do novels, it does produce some of the best storytelling in the Magic multiverse. Not all the time, but some of it. There are some genuinely done novels out there. Like, look, I'm just going to come out and say it. Half of Scourge Block.
Now, didn't they stopped really doing them novels? Because didn't they used to supply the novels with the fat packs?
Yeah, there was a period of time when novels. So the earliest novels were separate. They were sold by Harper Prism, and they were just kind of add-ons to the game. And then Wizards has been kind of on and off with books ever since. They tried packaging them with fat packs. It didn't really sell well. There was a period of time where they were trying to even give them away at conventions, and that didn't work. So while I do genuinely enjoy the novels, I do understand why Wizards dropped them as a concept just because they weren't selling, they weren't bringing in revenue. They tried jumping to comics for a bit. The comics didn't sell all that well.
Well, that's because they didn't promote them very well. It's hard to sell comics. It's hard to sell comics.
Yeah, but more to the point, I think the other thing you said where they just didn't promote it, I think that's important to talk about because the thing that really has me optimistic about this novel is the fact that it does come with a promo card. Yeah, it's Command Tower. Everyone has a bazillion Command Towers. Who cares? But the fact that this is a standalone novel that does have a promo card in it, that might get people buying it just for the sake of having an extra card. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Ancillary products that have exclusive promo cards are a good thing and would cost Wizards nothing to do. Hey, TCG dude.
Hey, TCG dude.
I am a bit pessimistic because of the author, Sheena McGuire, has not put out any books that I've enjoyed so far, but maybe this could be the one that turns it around. Maybe this one will be good. I would like to remain optimistic about this, and I can only hope that in the future, Wizards puts out more novels with more promos behind them, and hopefully gets the story division off of its butt and starts giving us actual good stories instead of these 10,000 count nonsense.
I'm a little. I am not 100% on the books because the War of the Spark book was atrocious.
That's the thing is like there are genuinely awful novels out there, but I think that the bonus of having I like
the concept.
Yeah,
but current day writers, I'm not like
not optimistic on. But anyway, moving on, I suppose, is Marvel Superheroes 2020. This is the big summer June set, or one of the big summer sets, because we have
this one they actually put effort into. Not saying that they didn't really put effort in, but bro, like
we have no idea what's going to be
included. Could have been like 4 commander decks, dude. You could have 2 villains, 2 heroes, easy,
absolutely
easy, and that would have been fine.
It's hard to say that the Spider-Man set's been a home run because it hasn't, but it definitely has been selling great. And that's definitely going to turn some heads at Marvel. I doubt that this Marvel upcoming set, the June set, I doubt that it's going to be the last one we're going to see in terms of the crossover because Marvel...
They said 3 sets. They confirmed
they said 3
sets. They did confirm it?
Yeah.
They said 3 sets up to 5.
Up to 5? It's going to be 5.
Yeah, they said 3 sets up to 5, and they want to do an Avengers set. They want to do another X-Men set. They want to do what was it? I think they said they want to do a Rogues Gallery set for Marvel.
Yeah.
So yeah, Marvel. It's gonna keep coming, and then after that is like 2 months later is the Hobbit.
Yeah, they're doing another Hobbit set. I thought they already did Hobbit.
No, they did Lord of the Rings. This is
the thing I worry about this set though, because
you should
be standard power. So
you should worry about this set because I'm gonna come out and say it. Everyone's made the joke already. This is where they're gonna reprint the One Ring.
It won't be in standard though. It would be
because they banned it, didn't it?
Or whatever they
didn't ban the One Ring.
Nope.
I was thinking of Soul Ring. Sorry, I was thinking of Soul Ring.
Soul Ring has not been printed for standard in 30 years.
This is it should be a special guest spot at least though. So I can anticipate that, but not for standard. That would just be like, bro.
Probably, yeah. We don't know anything about this set yet, besides the fact that it's probably going to be more like the Lord of the Rings set than like the Hobbit animated film, which, take of that what you will. And then following that, 2 months after that is Reality Fracture, really giving us no time to breathe here. Reality Fracture is the next big send-off story set, where it's going to be the culmination of the Magic story of the last... since
Hi Dave. Hi Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hey, Shiver.
Hey,
Dave. Where did
So this one, I am predicting it's going to be a multiverse situation. I think.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
They keep saying that or hinting that Nico Bolas is going to escape somehow, or maybe an alternate reality one. Breaks the multiverse and like I don't know, dude.
We still touching the multiverse stuff. Everybody needs to just give up on it,
bro. That's where I think it's gonna go because reality fracture. It's got to be like, oh, what if Jace was a white planeswalker or something? Maybe where they switch the colors around.
A return to planar chaos.
Basically, is what I'm guessing.
I don't know.
With multiverse crap.
The way they talked about this made it seem like it was the culmination of the post March of the Machine story. But here's the thing. There has been no unifying thread in any of the post March of the Machine stories. It's all been a discordant, disconnected mess of random characters going to random places and doing random things with no plot progression, no one really having an understanding of what's going on. It's been completely chaotic. Really since War of the Spark, but obviously this is going to be post Phyrexia, And I'm going to be honest, I could not be less enthusiastic about this. This has what if I asked you, hey, what was the plot of Magic the Gathering following the end of March of the Machines? What would you give me the answer to? Like, what would you tell me the overarching story is?
Dude, with all the hat sets, and let me clarify this one more time for everyone. Edge of Eternities was not a hat set. It was a space helmet set. Get it right. Anyways, it just feels like all the peoples that are planeswalking or all the legendary creatures, that are throughout the history, they're just taking a bunch of holodeck like adventures. It just seems,
Yeah, it felt like they
So
were
Star
jumping
Trek
through theme
does feel,
parks.
yeah, like, oh, let's go to Westworld. Like, dude, if they made it more like Westworld, that'd be sick. Like, dude.
A Westworld's
Oh,
crossover would be
bro.
actually awesome. I like Westworld. Great
But they
show.
done ruin Westworld. Like, I don't know what the hell the writers were thinking
Oh,
after
you're
season
talking about
2.
the new version or the old version? Like the original
Either
version of Westworld
the OG
was
ones.
classic, man.
Oh yeah, dude.
There is no getting past the good version, the original version. The original version's classic. But when we're talking about Westworld, the new one, a lot of people are like, dude, you're talking smack.
The first 2 seasons were good, were excellent, and then the third one's like, what? Okay, like I don't even know what happened, man. Like, dude.
I do.
Anyways,
it's called writing by committee. Hello.
Anywho, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I think Nicol Bolas is going to come back, or they might. I was heard on another podcast that Jace will go like full evil. So,
yeah,
be interesting.
Here's open. Give us
right?
something. Give us anything.
Anything. And here it is, Star Trek.
Not even 30 days after that is the Star Trek set.
Yo, I actually kind of want to go hard on this set, just because I'm an old Trek head. But honestly, they're gonna do everything.
I am surprised Star Trek is what they went with first. I'm surprised the first. I'm surprised it wasn't Star Wars.
Yeah, me too. Actually, and hearing DJ Longhair saying I'm a Trek head, and I'm like, you used to give me shit about
both.
Star Trek all the time.
Oh,
you used to give me so much shit.
Oh, were you bullied?
By me,
you know
yes.
what? I was a Trekkie. Let me tell you about my high school. Freshman year in high school, we went to the Oregon Museum of Science and Industry for a high school trip, right? And I got myself. At that time, they were doing the what was it? The Star Trek Experience, and they were doing the Star Trek Experience, and so I bought myself a Data LaForge. No, sorry, a Commander Data, the Commander Data outfit, and oh man, it was I was kicking some ass. Boom. I was looking good. Let's just say
that's right, Brian.
I was looking good. I was all nerded out and everything. I had the actual working communicator badge that worked with your Nokia 2100.
Nice.
Oh
yeah, I gave you mad crap over it. I told you I was raised sci-fi, so I prefer Star Wars over Star Trek in most cases, but I was also heavy into the EU back then. They actually wrote books that were decent, so I was like, dude, But yeah, of course I gave you crap on it. All in love, bro. Because, I was raised on Star Trek and Star Wars, so we were a both household. It was weird.
See, I kind of do want a Star Trek set, and here's the reason why. I got to get myself the only woman that matters in my life.
Oh yeah,
Catherine Janeway.
Oh, you want Janeway? Okay.
She's badass. 7 of 9's a bitch. That's why I named my cat after her. I mean, sure, Jerry Ryan is hot. Don't get me wrong, but there is only one woman for me in the Star Trek universe, and that is Catherine Janeway herself, my mommy.
But it's interesting though, like, if they actually wrote a decent story, they're not really explaining why all the universes beyond is like a thing in Magic. Like, there's no story connection at all. So, but
do you want
with
a story connection?
But I'm just saying, the holodeck makes it really easy to kind of tie in, like, oh, these famous people from freaking Star Trek got stuck in a holodeck adventure in the Magic universe. Oh, that would be like, oh, you actually put some thought into it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anyways, it's coming, bro. Are you excited or not, Frank?
I don't care at all about Star Trek.
Mm, fair. Uh, well,
I've
Dan,
never watched it.
yeah. Well, Dan, as a non-player and kind of brought into Magic just because you like to hang out with us,
And
does this give you any more allure to want to play?
I would actually play like Star Trek, Star Trek, Star Wars, all these games along that genre of gaming. It
Yeah.
does have me highly interested in collecting that set and in playing. I probably have a little bit more likely to play because of the Marvel sets, to be honest with you.
That's fair.
But I I do think that the Star Trek sets are going to be a pull in for collectors of Star Trek memorabilia.
Yeah, maybe. So this is going from OG to current day. So we're gonna have a hodgepodge of peeps in the set. So I mean, yay. I'm kind of for it. I don't care. Me personally, on every set, I collect my Jun stuff, and then I'm kind of okay on the other stuff, like whatever. But I'm excited for it only because in Commander we can actually play battle cruiser between the ships of Edge of Eternities and here. So real battle cruiser Commander, dude. um. Oh, Coach, what's up, man?
Hey,
It says
coach.
Star Trek seems to make Magic boring, except for Star Trek V, where they visit the Earth. Oh, right. You know they're gonna be saving the whales, bro, dude.
Dude, you know what? That is one of my favorite Star Trek movies, though. A lot of people say it's blasphemy, but that's one of my favorite Star Trek movies. That one, and then they referenced it again in Voyager when they went back in time to the '90s. It was just, yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the set lineup for next year. There's some spoilers and stuff. We kind of went into it heavy on the day of, but some interesting stuff. I mean, Lorwyn has the Bitter Blossom on a stick, and it's serialized by Rebecca Gay, so that's awesome. So there's some allure there, and honestly, the superhero set, they showed pictures. They're gonna get real heavy into the villains and a lot of different superheroes. So I think they put a lot more time into the upcoming superhero set. So I know it's crazy. I don't really. I prefer more universes within stuff. But hey, it would be nice to see a Marvel set they actually made
Yeah. So
like
here's the
a real
concern,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people at my comic book shop are digging on it on the
Yeah.
Spider-Man stuff because of the artwork. But in the long run, there is concern
Hey, Bob.
amongst a lot of the comic book fans that they're using like not exactly like they're using reprints of like the comic book cards, which are great, but they're the original art are not by too many actual Marvel artists. A lot of people would
Mm-hmm.
like to see the Jim Lee version of Venom. A lot of people would
Mm-hmm.
like to see the characters as we remember them as in 90s comic book era, but they're showing us a lot of the Into the Spider-Verse characters, these newer characters that
Mm-hmm.
nobody really cares about. And for the newer characters that they are showing us from the Spider-Verse, they're not showing us the ones that we want to see, but they're showing us the ones that
Mm-hmm.
Disney wants us to see. And
Yeah.
a lot of my people are just like, okay, yeah, but and
Well,
then
like
like
when we were talking with Bob and Frank, I think you agree. If they went more classic Spider-Man and had like, for example, in the collector's box, something similar to what they did with the pre-release kit, I think it would have sold more. people have had more attachment to it because the newer characters they're not necessarily as attached to. So
There
yeah.
are 30 some Spider-Man cards in the set, and half of them are for characters that nobody gives three craps about.
Yeah, that's a big problem that because my comic book peeps were really excited about it, and you know, we were having like little arguments about it, and between the Magic the Gathering peeps and the comic book peeps at our comic book shop, and because we do my comic book shop's also an LGS, and you know, there's this much discord over characters that nobody gives a crap about, and nobody wants to buy stuff. Like they're saying that when they do the Avengers set, they're going to have a lot of Squirrel Girl cards, that they want to have Squirrel Girl as a regular. And Squirrel Girl is the worst character, constantly rebooted, never can get a full storyline. She is horrible. Her storyline is horrible.
Nobody I know who is a fan of Marvel is a fan of Squirrel Girl.
Nobody likes Squirrel Girl.
I just
beloved
like saying
by people
her name,
who
and she's
don't like
Squirrel. So I like her in image only. I've read.
You like her because she's got a big old booty.
I can't
confess.
You got me. I just
you know,
told you.
They made Squirrel Girl thick though. They made her thick.
Oh yeah.
My point is a lot of the a lot of the newer Marvel marketing material is really aimed at people who aren't fans of Marvel.
Exactly.
Oh no, it is.
Yeah,
you're right.
Look at, you know, it feels like of all the Marvel stuff put out in the last 3 to 5 years across media, you know, movies, TV shows, comics, collectibles, etc. It feels like only Marvel Rivals has really hit the Marvel target audience, and that's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
when you think about it.
The problem with Marvel Rivals is like, a lot of people are kind of upset with Marvel Rivals because of the whole reskinning of the game, really. Because I mean, Marvel Rivals was originally Rivals, and they reskinned the game to all Marvel characters, and then it picked up.
Yep, and it worked.
You know,
boom,
and
it worked.
worked.
They gave Marvel fans the fan service they've been wanting for almost a decade now, and boom, they locked in profits like crazy.
Yep.
And it's probably not going to stop anytime soon, as long as the company behind it continues to just dish out fan service. That's really all it takes.
Yeah.
And then you look at the TV shows, you look at the comics,
silly.
You look at the movies, and it's all slop. It's all bad. It's the toys are piling up at all these. Most of the digital games are completely unplayed. The TV shows are unwatched and unloved. You have characters like. What was the most recent one? Ironheart, I think, was the last one I even glanced at, and it
was awful. A horrible series. It was a horrible series,
and everyone hates all of them.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was like I spent my time watching them ruin Tony Stark even more. You know, I like the comic books with Iron Man, and when the comic books depicted Tony Stark as having an alcohol addiction problem, and the reason why he's a cripple and in the suit. Instead, we had to make it a geopolitical issue with the Middle East for the thing. That was the first thing that kind of ticked me off of Marvel Comics when they changed over the Tony Stark storyline. Now they're like, okay, we made this incredible storyline out of bullshit, and now we're going to put down a character that has virtually remade the Marvel universe, cinematic and cartoon and comic book. Really, we're gonna sit there and do this, and then we're gonna take people like the friggin' Hulk, and we're gonna neuter the Hulk. We're gonna neuter frickin' Thor, and look what they did to Thor. Oh my goodness, the God of Thunder has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying here is, like, you know, I have very little hope for this upcoming set to be anything that actual Marvel fans want. This will be a set for people who are kind of interested in Marvel, who might be interested in Marvel, because the Spider-Man set was not for fans of Spider-Man. It was for fans of the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, absolutely. And see, the problem is Spider-Verse movies were okay. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the comic books where it came from, you know, because the Spider-Verse movies. What's that?
I thought the first one was okay.
No, the first one was great. I just wasn't a big fan of how they destroyed the Ultimate comic, the Ultimate storyline, to be honest with you, because the Ultimate storyline was the best attempt at rebooting Spider-Man that Marvel did. And I wasn't a big fan of the sex swaps, you know.
Yeah.
they ruined the Doc Ock. They actually did right with Kingpin. I was actually kind of thrilled with that.
It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. Go Mets.
That's right.
I will not agree to the Go Mets anything.
Oh.
I had to sit there in New York with my ex-fiance and watch the Mets all the time. I will not root for the Mets ever. Sorry, Peter Parker. Just because you're from Queens doesn't mean that you can root for the Mets on my time.
No, Kingpin. Kingpin roots for the Mets.
Oh, so does Peter Parker.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, Peter
Damn it.
Parker is a straightforward Mets fan. He he's always referencing the Mets in the comic books.
Yeah.
I think there was a whole panel page where he was picking on Scorpion, telling his little quips and saying something about making fun of the Yankees for having so many rings, and he said something about himself being Spider-Man is humble, just like the Mets, and I'm like, that's not really humble.
Yeah. Well, let's move from comic books to no worries to.
You get me excited when you talk
transition.
comics. You turn me on when you talk comics.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I know, it's fine. Yeah. All right, now going to the PlayStation secret layer. Again, bringing back mechanically unique stuff. Here we go. This is what we know so far. Is we got Joel and Ellie here. So, Last of Us Part 1. Yeah. Then we got Last of Us Part 2. You got Abby and Ellie. Great.
Ooh,
Wow.
yay.
Look how masculine she is. That's amazing.
That's so
moving on.
great. Whoa.
This one I'm kind of excited for. God of War. Just because I like the
Sorry,
odds.
let me do my bit.
Yeah.
Zeus, make me a Magic the Gathering card, and my life is yours.
That's hilarious. Oh yeah. Okay.
That's good, dude.
That's good.
That is excellent.
I could not
All right.
resist.
That is great, dude. All right, so we get God of War, the Greek edition. So we get God of War, awesome. He's not bad. I like that he's a haste enabler and cheap. So double strike, all creatures have haste. Beginning of each player's instep does damage to that player equal to the number of creature that player controls that didn't attack this turn. Nice. It's kind of cool. Those people that like the turtles set up walls. You're like, yeah. Then we have World at War and Rite of Flame. Bringing back. I can't pronounce it, so I'm not going to try it. But Kratos Rage there. Okay, I don't really see anything there that's like really good otherwise besides the mechanically unique God of War.
Yeah, but that Kratos alone is going to sell this layer easily.
Oh, easily, yeah. Okay.
It's really solid. It's a very playable card. It's 3 red, so like super cheap to play.
Yeah, for sure. I like it.
And
it punishes turtlers.
Oh yeah, it just absolutely wrecks them. You didn't attack, well then get fucked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh wow. We did pass the 30-minute mark. Congratulations, Frank.
Hey, I think I might have dropped a swear in there.
SHIT, but I don't know if they're going to really be that crazy about it, but whatever.
But didn't YouTube say that they were going to stop?
I don't believe them.
Not even for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the God
I thought
of
they
War
said
Norse.
something about that, but anyhow.
I looked at these cards for the Norse version, and there's not a single bit of flavor text here saying, I think I can climb this, or I should check the menu to see if this boss has a weakness. None of that's here. Weird.
Yeah.
We're not getting flavor text?
No. We're not getting the right flavor text because all these cards should say something along the lines of yellow paint, I think I can climb.
Yeah.
Yellow paint. I think I can eat the chips. Oh.
I just want them to put Resident Evil 4 eventually so we can have what you buying.
We can't have Resident Evil 4 because
I know.
Look, Leon cannot be represented in card form. He's too powerful.
Okay. Fair. So we got Ronis got a victory print in Teferi's Ageless Insight, and 2 mechanically unique. You got this father and son crew there.
Boy.
Okay. Boy. Then we get Uncharted. We get Nathan Drake, Treasure Hunter.
Yay,
we know so far.
Uncharted. Woo.
Yay. Okay.
Ugh.
Then we have Horizon. I'm not familiar with this game.
Oh, Horizon? You don't know about Horizon Zero Dawn? Horizon is the game franchise where every single entry in the series is released within a week of a Legend of Zelda title. And
Really?
it keeps suffering as a result. The first game came out right before Breath of the Wild. The second game came out right before Tears of the Kingdom. It's hilarious.
Huh. I never followed it, so
It's a open world franchise where you go around fighting robot dinosaurs. In theory, really cool, but
okay, gotcha.
Sorry, I'd rather play Zelda.
It's like Turok, or not Turok, but what's the other one where they were trying to be like Resident Evil, but it was all
That's Turok.
I remember Turok back in the day.
No, it was like
that was a dinosaur
something
game.
else. Dino Crisis? No, not
Dino Crisis was a good game too. Yeah,
yeah.
It was a legit freaking Resident Evil clone, but it was dinos instead of zombies.
That's Dino Crisis.
Oh, okay.
Turok is the Doom clone.
Yeah, Turok was a Doom clone with dinosaurs, and
Dino Crisis is the Ari clone with Velociraptors.
Okay, yeah, all right. That's what I was thinking. Because there's also one where it was a shooter. They had Dino Crisis where it was a shooter, I thought, but maybe I'm
that was in the arcades though. That was an arcade Dino Crisis. That was
more importantly.
So there was 2.
That's also Time Crisis, the best arcade game ever released. Ever.
Time Crisis was incredible. I had Time Crisis for I think it was PS2.
I was really hoping you would say you had the Time Crisis arcade. That would have blown my mind.
Well, if I had the Time Crisis arcade unit, we'd be having a barbecue tonight. It's like, okay, I'm making money off of you guys and I'm barbecuing. So you guys put quarters in that machine and I'm using my friends for financial gain.
Nice.
And
then finally we have Ghost of Tsushima, which was, by all accounts, a successful game. So it'll probably sell.
Okay. All right. He does some stuff and things. Awesome. And that concludes the PlayStation Secret Lair. We have Iron Maiden coming, which, all right, the art crossover, okay, sure. It's just skins. I'm not too adverse. I know Hayley definitely wants that one for her Nekuzar, so, and some other ones. But overall, like, it didn't really get into the secret layers. There was an article for it, I thought. But
it is what it is. More mechanically unique secret layers featuring more
Jaws
cross media crossovers. It's hard to be optimistic about a lot of these, especially when you see like.
I think you're going to see a lot of crossovers coming, especially now that you can absolutely see that Hasbro is well, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this.
What's up, Ed?
It's very obvious that Hasbro is taking the lead on Magic the Gathering, and Wizards of the Coast is no longer managing. It's very obvious.
Wizards is definitely not in charge here.
Yeah, no Wizards is no longer.
No matter what they say, they are not the ones at the reins. Hasbro has been squeezing its other divisions dry for the last, I'd say 8 years now, and there's nothing left to squeeze. Magic is it's what's profitable, so Magic is what they're going to squeeze. And I give it, I don't know, at least another 3 years before they've squeezed Magic dry.
Oh, maybe 3 years. Maybe it might be longer. When you're dealing with a company whose sole intention is to make money, Hasbro's sole intention, make money, not anything else. You're going to have situations where you're going to see crossovers that people don't want to see, all because Hasbro already has these contracts, several of them between Disney, Paramount. You're going to even probably see Fox contracts guarantee you,
Yeah.
eventually,
Well,
because Disney owns Fox now, you're going to see a lot of these secondary contracts coming up.
well, one of the upcoming secret layers is for The Office. Literally nobody asked for that.
Yes.
I know.
I
Yes,
cannot.
with
I
Dwight,
cannot think of a
like, bruh.
single person who would be enthusiastically
And
asking.
him as Garuk. What? Okay.
Yeah, like, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants the Office one. But here's the thing: it is a meme that you know everybody's going to buy.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's plenty of secret layers
Mm.
that have sat unbought for quite a while. Like one of the Sonic secret layers was unsold for over a month.
Yeah, the main
Um,
set one, like they must have either done a huge print run on it, or I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I heard it was over. They didn't overprint, but it was a secret layer. So isn't secret layer a print on demand? So how could they have overprinted?
No. They were doing print to demand for a bit. I think they stopped that again.
Right, because collectors weren't buying as much. So
They
Yeah.
ended print to demand pretty much the moment they realized it was a dying business model.
Yeah, print on demand is not. Look at the T-shirt companies. Most people who do print on demand for T-shirt companies, for example, you know, I mean, they're not making money. Like even my dropship shop, it doesn't make money. You know, print on demand is like very. Yeah.
yeah,
Crazy stuff.
Indeed. All right. Well, like I kind of want a visual representation, but honestly, like Furbies, it was funny. I think a couple people mentioned that they went to Atlanta. It was like the first thing they got greeted with was like a Furby booth, and they were really scratching their heads, going, "Huh." Right,
Because
next to big
obviously
displays of Spider-Man.
the average Magic the Gathering fan is obviously a huge Furby fan, and they want nothing more than Furbies in their Magic the Gathering sets.
Exactly.
You know, I'm surprised that they even chose Furby, to be honest with you. Like I said, I'm only going to get it for the meme of having my grandmother had loved Furbies.
And the fact they wanted to make it a horror set, I'm like, oh, okay, sure.
Well, that would
the
play on the
memes.
meme. That would absolutely play on the memes.
Right.
In complete honesty, you know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't, if it were me choosing, well, if it were me choosing whether or not I was, say, for example, going to get like produce a set, it would not be Furby. It would not be some of these sets and that they want to sell. But I think they're trying to sell to girls. I think they're trying to because right now, like everybody's trying to get back into that woke nonsense about, well, we got to sell to females because females are the way it goes. And also they're working with Disney right now, so they're gonna have to try to appease the female audience because Disney doesn't.
They're already doing that.
Disney
man, but
doesn't work to appease male audience anymore or ever. Notice what happened with the whole comic book stuff, the whole wokening of Star Wars. There's nothing about men there, and you know, and I'm not going to go into the demasculinization of men's stuff that everybody else goes into. It's just
different time, yeah, different time, buddy. But
It's,
yeah,
well,
I
what a
hear
point!
it.
It's all a failure.
Yeah.
Look at the most recent
Yeah.
Star Wars show. It was
Exactly.
the Acolyte, and it failed after one season, and nobody
man.
wants any more of it.
Oh man,
failed after the first episode.
Well, yeah, but still.
Bruh. Yeah, oof. I'm not avoiding that topic. I just kind of want to save that topic for freaking Saturday. Which I have a special guest that might be joining us Saturday. We're going to be talking about Alien Earth. I'm hoping Dan will be able to get caught up on that series.
Hoping I'll be able to make it, considering got two podcasts going that day.
For sure. I know I was talking to the TCG dude. I don't know if he's still part of it, but we're gonna step away from Magic and just talk movies or talk about the show. Positive, negative. Honestly, the eyeball squid thing is the thing that keeps me watching the series because that thing's awesome. That's about it. There you go. 1 hour gone in 5 minutes. Squid eyeball. That's it. All right. Frank, so you're not excited for anything coming up, huh?
There is nothing, with the exception of a novel, which even that I'm only like tangentially hopeful about. There is nothing coming out in 2026 that I'm even remotely interested in as a Magic the Gathering fan.
Yeah, and like I don't know, I'm kind of excited for the superhero thing because like it's gonna actually be put together better. I hope with more synergies. I hope that they actually do something with villains as a whole. They, I did hear something weird that they didn't want to make the villains too synergistic. It's like, okay, I don't know. It would be awesome to run a villains deck. I have one that I've been working on from Spider-Man. I know it's gonna be absolutely horrible, but I put it together, so I'm gonna fire it soon. It's gonna be awesome.
Well, from what I understand, the Rogues Gallery set that they're going to be doing, it's one of the 5 that's alleged. Not like they didn't like confirm like completely that it's going to be a Rogues Gallery set. They just they said that they want to do a Rogues Gallery set of the 5 sets that are possible. That's what I read at least.
I think they're going to do another secret layer, but villains. I've been kind of anticipating it, but I don't know, man. Yeah. But they announced basically all the secret layers coming up. I know they have more, but the Halloween super drop, I guess, is what to pay attention to. Most of those will be in it. Will be October 27th. Is that a Monday? That is a Monday. Yup. Okay. We might have a wait stream because I know I'll probably have to order for Hayley because she probably doesn't want to stay up till 9 to order it. So I'll definitely be ordering that for her. And then, yeah, I do appreciate that they've been limiting it to 2. I don't know. You like that, Frank, or you don't really care?
I could not care less.
Yeah, but it seems like there's still complaints, but it's not as bad, and it seems to be running a little bit better. So I appreciate that. Not saying 3, 5, 6 or whatever, so it gets bought out. Like, at least they have to make that many more bot accounts to try to close it out. So make them work. That's right. Frank, anything Magic or TCG related you wanted to bring up? So I know you're edging to get going.
Well, I will need to get going soon. There's really not a lot. So I don't want to have a whole conversation here about Pokemon right now because the new set dropped like a week ago and it's absolutely nuts. $300 a box and it's only a week after release. It's crazy.
Is there supposed to be anything good in this Pokemon set? Because I know.
Yeah, it's got some shiny cards that people want, including 2 cards that are extremely difficult to pull. One's $300, the other one's $600 currently.
Oh wow.
But I don't know. It feels like overall. So if you look at Magic the Gathering, the most recent Spider-Man set, people are calling it a failure. People are calling it one of the worst sets in Magic's history. People are saying it's failed. It's a bomb set, but it's selling for $100 over MSRP, and that's considered by some people to be a failure for the collector boosters. Yeah. I should clarify. Yeah. Collector boosters are selling $100 over MSRP, and people are calling that a failure. What does that tell you about the state of the market and the state of expectation, hype, and the overall feel when something that's selling at $100 over MSRP is treated like a bad thing? And you look at other games, and you look at boxes of Pokemon selling for $300 when MSRP is like $160. You're looking at Flesh and Blood, where pre-release events are sold out, and people are being turned away at the doors of the local game stores. And just remember that we've seen this before in the past several times. And when markets get like this, you have to wonder how long it's sustainable. Like, how sustainable can it really be? And
all right, so I have a question for you because that has to do with the sustainability. On my Discord side, because I'm doing something on the other side, I have a few people watching the show from Discord side, and they're asking if there's if what you're seeing when it comes down to what's coming out, if it's going to like affect like whether or not it's going to hurt Magic the Gathering as a game. And is that what I'm hearing?
In theory, it could. So if Magic had let's put it from the top down. So Hasbro has a really nasty habit of squeezing really hard on the divisions that are even marginally successful because they, as a company, are incapable of understanding the concept of slowing the hell down. We're seeing that next year with 7 standard releases. 4 of them are Universes Beyond, right?
Yeah.
If Magic the Gathering actually has a few sets in a row that are actual failures and not just perceived failures because they aren't $1,000 a box, if we actually have some actual failures where boxes are selling under MSRP for several months in a row, that could, in theory, do a lot of damage to Magic the Gathering long term and short term. You know, Wizards currently, I'm sure you guys saw the video by now, or maybe even the post, where Saffron Olive talks about how Wizards of the Coast is 80 to 90% of Hasbro's current income. Yeah. If Wizards of the Coast goes 3 to 4 months belly up, you know, what's that going to do to the company as overall? What could happen if, you know, some of these people who are coming in for Final Fantasy or Lord of the Rings stop playing the game? Because, you know, the average lifespan of a TCG fan is around 2.5 to 3 years tops. You know, there's a lot of people who got into Magic the Gathering last year or the year before because Lord of the Rings or whatever other shiny crossover set you want to talk about. And then once they're done collecting, or once the sets phased out of their interest, they're going to move on, and then they need to be replaced. Final Fantasy was the best-selling set of all time. It needs to be beaten next year. What's going to beat that?
Exactly.
Because the shareholders are going to demand more. They're going to demand more success, better numbers every year going forward, and it's not going to be sustainable. And sooner or later, something's going to give, and I think it's going to be the player base.
Right.
Do you think that they're going?
Look here. Well, I'm sorry. Real quick. I don't mean to cut you
off,
Dan.
Continue.
Dude, look at this. Still available. And just because they put a Spider-Man skin on some jank cards, the player base isn't going to go for that, dude. And you can see that here. And if it was an anime artist or done by, like, I don't know.
You're going to see these in the next Festival in a Box.
Right. Maybe.
Yeah, but you're not seeing it as the tombstone to like the tombstone for Magic or anything. I don't think you're going to see that.
No, it's really hard to say. So, look, throughout the last 30 years, I've done some studying of the nature of TCG life and death. Okay, it takes a really shocking amount, but also a suspiciously small amount of downturn in a market for a TCG to really buckle. I would say somewhere between 20 and 30% decrease in overall sales is enough to really shake an overall business confidence in the continuation of a card game. We've seen it time and time again with countless TCGs over the years, where just for some TCGs, even as low as a 10% decrease, but Magic's so huge that I don't think 10% would really shake Hasbro's confidence. But, you know, would it be profitable to continue producing Magic sets if we saw several sets in a row come out and lose 30% of value overnight? You know, I think at that point, there would be some executives at Hasbro going, you know, maybe it's time to pull the plug. They've done it before with several product lines, including toy lines, Nerf lines, etc. I don't think Magic the Gathering is off the table because, remember, Hasbro is a cost-cutting company. When their movie and film division was underperforming, they sold it right away.
Yeah.
I don't think that Magic will die if it gets a 30% decrease, but I do think that would become the point where Hasbro executives start saying, all right, what do we do about this? Do we cut the cord and cut our losses, or do we sell it off, or whatever? I think it would be a good thing in the long term, but a very devastating and tumultuous outcome in the short term.
Dark Lord, I hope we answered your question. Frank is one of the most knowledgeable guys out there.
I try to be.
Yeah, and we love him for it. Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting moving forward because, you know,
as long as Wizards can keep the revolving door of consumers coming in with new shiny sets and new collectibles that will tempt different audiences coming back, they can keep the game going because that's what the game's become. It is no longer a game supported by Magic fans. It is a game supported by pop culture fans looking to get Magic cards for their thing. The moment that stops becoming sustainable is the day that we really have to step back and go, how long do we really have? But
Yeah.
I suppose I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll be heading off. Thank you guys for having
Hey,
me.
man. Hey, thanks for joining, dude. Great convo as always. You're always welcome. And
You guys have yourselves a great night. Talk to you
you too,
soon.
bud.
All right, be
Go
safe,
check 'em out,
Frank.
guys.
Make sure you
check 'em
guys go
out.
and visit Frank over there at his channel. Go give him a subscribe. He's
I
like
have a
very
link for him.
knowledgeable.
I'm working on it.
I
Waking up
do
naughty
en-
about right now.
I do enjoy when Frank comes on the because actually I get a lot of the education I get from Frank whenever I'm here and Frank's there because I get to learn about how Hasbro's doing this stuff instead of why Hasbro's doing this stuff.
Did that work? Let's see. There we go. It should. I just woke it up, so maybe. There we go. There's a link. It's in the chat there. Go ahead and click that and give him a subscribe. Loving his convos. He doesn't just talk about Magic. He talks shop. So it's awesome. Yeah. All right. So what do you think about all these different franchises making Magic weird? Dan, like I know you don't play, but some of it's interesting.
All right, so franchise collaborations is like I believe it's very important to a company that does acquisitions, and pretty much not only as Hasbro, Mattel, and Galoob, and all these other toy companies,
Dan,
they acquire other toy
pause
companies.
real quick. I'm gonna go on that for a moment. I gotta go do something for my dad real quick. So keep it going, please.
Oh, absolutely. So I believe that like toy companies in particular, like Hasbro, Galoo, Mattel, their whole shtick is to make sure that they keep selling. And like you get companies like Disney who also acquires companies and makes leases for these collaborations. Let's just call them collaborations, right? And a lot of people are like, okay, well, this is going to kill my obsession. This is going to kill my toy. This is going to kill my my collection. And the fact of the matter is, it might, especially if you're a trading card game that's about being a collectible and a game. Where do you go as a collector, right? You ask yourself, okay, well, if this is going to affect my if this is going to affect my game, then it's going to virtually and ultimately affect me and my pocketbook. And I think it's a very big concern that we should be having in the regards of what we're spending our money in collectibles wise. And when they do a collaboration, and you have people who are in this community in particular who are like, yeah, well, they're ruining my lore. They're doing this, they're doing that. And yeah, they are probably going to ruin your lore if you concern yourself on the lore. I kind of am excited with what Frank was telling us about the novels, because then they can take a chance to use these novels to fix the broken lore. And using like these universes beyond titles that or the collaboration titles, whatever you want to call them, you're going to see a lot of stuff that just is going to affect you in a lore fashion. And you really want to be going, okay, will these novels fix that? And how will they work in the universes beyond to fit in my lore? But when it comes down to other aspects, like will it attract new gamers? I'm going to be honest, probably not. I mean, new gamers are going to play Magic because it's Magic. They're not going to play because some gimmick told them that they want to play. And we know this because a lot of us who got into Magic got into it because we enjoy playing the game or we enjoy the collectible aspect. And worrying about whether or not we're going to get new players is something that really, as a gamer or a collector, you should be worried about whether or not you're going to get the cards to fill your deck. Let Hasbro worry about whether or not new players are going to come around. And if Hasbro does ruin the game, then we'll know, hey, we just won't play those cards, or we won't collect those cards because they're no longer valuable to us in the format and fashion that we had hoped. So, you know, you still have your collection, and you have the ability to pick and choose what cards you're going to put into your deck. So with you being the player, a lot of people say voting with your wallet, right? But I don't, because, you know, the more you end up worrying about whether or not it's going to work out to your advantage. I don't know. I really don't know. These are more complicated than comic books. Comic books, you know, you get a shit series, nobody's going to buy it, and eventually they cancel it or they reboot it. Oh, well, it's the artist.
All right, what's up?
Oh, okay. So I went for a little ramble and I lost where I was at. And then I realized I don't know much about the production of TCGs, but I do know about the comic books. And in the long run, I you know, if we're worried about lore, that's understandable. If we're worried about what we're going to do in the lines of how we're going to continue our collection at a valuable price, it's also understandable. I think with the lore, though, we are going to see a possible fix if they allow the writers for these books to make I don't know, crossovers between for the crossovers, you know, to explain away why people are there. Maybe the lore seekers of Magic will be happy about that. What do I know?
Yeah, right.
But with the comic books, they'll just cancel it if it doesn't make money.
For keeps zombie. Would it?
But it doesn't seem like if it doesn't make money, Magic cancels diddly squat. So
yeah, well, I don't know, man. We just have to deal with it if you are gonna play Magic, and a lot of people don't like that the universe is behind. Hand is forced because it's in standard, so it's like oof. You know,
which is funny because standard isn't the standard format.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, okay, who cares? You know, I mean, if it's not your format, you know, does it really affect you?
Right.
And then, okay, well, and then I've heard the argument on the other show that I was on. Well, it does affect me because I want to play these cards in my hand and I can't play them because they're not part of my format. Well, then rule zero it. The community of Magic the Gathering rule zeros everything, right? So if you don't like it, rule zero it. Freaking A. If you're going to cheat, rule zero it. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Don't buy it. You know, but then again, you know, and if you're going to buy it anyway, find some way to convince yourself that the lore will not be broken, even if they do collaborations. That's the only way to get past that in the long run.
Yeah.
But that's from a comic book point of view. And they've changed the lore. They reboot the comic book or they cancel it. What are you going to do, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. What can you do though? I don't know. I'm still playing. I'm still making decks, so I'm still involved. You know, it's still fun to me. So this inclusion of different IPs joining the mix, some of them I don't care for, but you know, if I was playing standard and was kind of forced into it to stay competitive, I would be a little butthurt. I mean, for sure. But you know, in the end, if it's in my colors, I'm playing in a deck and it works, I'm okay with it. You know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. I think that's the only way to look at it is, does it fit your gameplay? Does it fit what you're looking at when it comes down to how and what I want to put into a deck? And the nice thing about Magic the Gathering that you guys have, as unlike a lot of other trading cards, is you can actually build your deck up to be one of the most original decks that you can get in comparison to anything, even better than Pokemon, in my opinion, because even though Pokemon has a shitload of cards, you're dealing with like you're dealing with Magic the Gathering, where the game mechanics are a lot better. So you get better hands when you're building your deck. You get better draw power when you're putting down a deck with full synergy, for example. Where games like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, I can't even believe people are still playing them. I just think people are collecting them. There's no need for games like
Pokemon always seemed like more was like collector based. So
yeah,
I don't really hear a lot of gameplay, but I'm not looking for that necessarily. It has no allure for me personally. If you like it, cool. Whatever. But I played Magic, make the decks, have fun with it, and some of the IPs that are coming in, I don't, whatever. I'm still gonna get my my stuff in Jund and mess with it, see how it plays out, and if it's a good card, if it happens to be SpongeBob but he's uber broken, I guess I'll play him. You know, I guess, but
it'll look weird when you lay
whatever,
down the
yeah.
deck. But I mean, when you
Yeah.
lay down your cards, when you play your cards, it'll look weird. But will it be inappropriate?
What's that?
I said it'll absolutely look weird when you place it in your deck, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't think you would necessarily say it'd be the most inappropriate.
Yeah. Yeah, and if it's a skin on a card, okay, that's fine. I mean, really, with the Furbies, they're all skins though. So I guess if you just really want to creep out your friends or piss off your friends in your play group, sure, play those versions. But when they
I,
make them like mechanically unique, and now I have to get freaking Bob the Builder, not one of the
oh,
memes, but yeah,
I was
Bob the
hoping that
Builder
are they doing a
to
Bob the Builder set?
Oh, probably eventually, dude. I
Oh,
don't know.
because
They have the.
Bob the Builder isn't Bob the Builder a Paramount asset? It would
Oh
make
wait,
sense.
I was just throwing it down for an example, but no, I was thinking not Paramount. It's gonna be Nickelodeon. So anything within the Nickelodeon, universe per se, you know. Yeah. Anyways, if I have to get one from like a kid show, as a commander, it's just like, okay, I guess it does the thing though. So I don't know. I get it. At the same time, it's just like, I don't know. If you don't like it, don't buy it. That's what they said. Yeah. In Genesis, you said they build decks for different reasons. Tribal is obvious, but some hold true to Magic lore. With some are meme decks with all the UB crap. That's exactly it. Like honestly, this villains deck I made is absolutely horrible, but I threw it together for the memes.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah.
But you, if anybody knows anything about you, you're going for the memes. If there's a chance that you're going to get a 99% meme deck, you're going to do it.
Oh yeah, pretty much. If I can, I don't know, but it's been difficult. I've been going through it, but it's almost done. I have most of the pieces anyway, so I was like, hey, I'll throw it together. It's gonna be like, I think there's some bracket 3 stuff in there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, there's some, so it would make it bracket 3, but it'd be a really horrible like level 1, maybe bracket 2 deck, if even power level.
I see
I
everybody's
don't know.
getting into the brackets very well. A lot of people were
Yeah,
complaining about it when they first introduced the brackets. So
it just kind of came a standard thing. We kind of got used to it, I guess. I don't know. It has issues because you can make a bracket 1 deck in rec. So in spirit, really, it's a 3 or 4. So there you go. So not 100% yet, but it does help. That's why I always say 3 and 4, because I got some good cards in there, so it's probably up there, you know. But I don't know on this deck. This deck is crap. It's gonna be horrible, but I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well, that's the
It's
only
not
thing you really
accurate, but
can
it's better than
do.
nothing. Yeah,
Is you gotta take it for face value. You gotta go, okay, you know, in the long run, is it gonna be a playable card?
right. Yeah,
And
that's what
I
I look
think
at.
that's I think that's the important question to ask: is am I investing my time, my money, and my resources in something that's playable and doable?
And also for the memes, you notice the meme, the meme within a meme. I thought it was great. But anyway, Golden Girls. When's it happening, Watsy? Let's go.
I don't know. I would love a Golden Girls set. You know,
Let's
another one that
go.
would be reminding me of Grandma, but it'd be worth it. It would be
Right.
1,000% worth it.
Oh, dude. I don't know if they're gonna go all Dwight with it. Like they memed on Dwight and they memed on homie. What's his name? Oh, Goldblum. Bro. So I don't know if they meme it that way, but it'd be funny. And like honestly, people would be like, "No, everyone was memeing and it came true, dude. Everyone was memeing on The Office, and guess what? It happened. Like,
Well,
oh,
you know, what they say is when you put it out there,
mm-hmm.
you're you're tempting the universe. You're tempting fate.
Yeah,
And really, are you willing to tempt fate? Uh, you know, memeing something, especially with idiots who work in the management aspect of a business, and they see the memes. And when people keep using these memes, they think, unfortunately, they think that people like it.
yeah, for
You know,
sure.
you know, it's likable. It's absolutely likable. People like it. They're memeing it. See what they're doing? They're memeing it.
Yeah, definitely. So I do apologize, guys. I know I lost a few peeps. The shorts are coming back. I've been working on this game, lining up deals and whatnot to fill it. We have a bunch of amazing stuff coming in on the next Loaded Squirrel. Again, project fund avatar. So this will get some giveaways going for the box and other things. We're putting a lot of money into it, so it's gonna be pretty nice, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But anyway, I got to get back to working on those deals. We already landed some. Hopefully they come through. It's gonna be pretty cool. So Dan, you have some upcoming shows?
Yeah, Saturday. It's time is uncertain at the moment, but Saturday I have 2 podcasts I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing Codename X Street with Jess Bro, BRO. You can find her over on Twitter X. Also, we have the Dozy Drummer who's going to be joining us as a guest on that episode. He is a American drummer who does band work. Really good guy. Look forward to hanging out with him. And Scuba Chew, as always, will be joining us for that. And let's see what else. So many things. Also, for those people who want to join the Minecraft server, the Procrasticraft Minecraft server is going to be going under a rebrand, but we will be accepting new players into our Procrasticraft server. Make sure that you're joining. You've joined my Backstage with KJ Cowboy Dan Discord page in order to get onto our Minecraft server. It is fun stuff. We're building some awesome stuff. It's mostly content creators. So if you are a content creator, we don't have any fans hanging out, so you don't have to worry about being harassed. Then on Tuesday, Scuba Chew and myself do the Two Heads, One Mic podcast, where this week I will be talking about something fun about UFOs.
Nice.
We've been touching a little bit of like the UFO phenomena lately, just because people seem to like it. Then we've been also talking about some of our other stuff. I'm also going to talk about on my end some ways that the party industry has changed over the years.
Okay.
So
Sounds like some fun stuff. I had a command for you. Let's see. What do we got? Oh, there you go. Catch them over on Twitch. And there's the linkages.
Twitch and YouTube and Kick. All social medias under KJ Cowboy Dan. And hopefully soon we're going to be seeing a lot more from me on the X side, as I hope to start doing regular morning reads where people can suggest to me pieces of media to read and then give my opinions about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's some stuff that I'm working on over on the X side. So
nice. Yeah, for sure. Well, guys, let's go ahead and wrap up. Dinner is calling. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for it. And I've been working hard on getting the game together. Again, this Saturday, we're about 75% there, I think. We'll have a movie review. It's going to be called The Knights of, was it The Order of the Red Eye Knights? Yes, The Order of the Red Eye Knights.
Is that about Stoner Knights?
Oh, could be.
Stoner Knights.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know. I mean,
yeah. You like the clever name?
Yeah.
And you don't have to be one to, participate. But yeah, we'll be talking about the Alien Earth, and possibly other movies in the Alien franchise on the reel. So special guest actually runs a very big channel. I'm not sure if we'll get her involved, but I don't want to say anything and jinx it. So we'll see what happens. But we're looking at possibly doing a show on Saturday. Won't be magic related, just talking about Alien Earth. Good stuff, bad stuff, the whole nine. So I hope you guys tune in and check it out and give your input. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Make sure you smash the like, hit the subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we'll definitely be seeing you Sunday for late night EDH, where I will showcase this dumb villain deck and see if it does anything. So good times. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Late.